Bueno, bienvenidos, bienvenidas nuevamente a un nuevo capitulillo de GreedFall, en el que continuamos nuestra aventura en extremo y nos quedamos en casa, por lo visto. Así que vamos a recordar nuestro último encuentro. Vale. Entonces, vamos a seleccionar lo que es una misión aquí. Porque ya acabamos una anteriormente. Entonces, vamos a tener que hablar con Kurt. A ver qué información nueva ha conseguido sobre el regimiento Fantasma.
Greenblood, my friend. My contacts have spoken. I was able to discover the location of this infamous Phantom training camp.
Do you still think they should be held accountable?
More than ever. You know that I recruited Raynor. I want to know what kind of hornet's nest I led him into. I want to know what these madmen did. But I fear if I go alone, I might not be able to control myself. And I won't learn anything. I need the help of my best student.
Aceptar y encargarte de ello. Ahora, claro que sí,
How could I
Kurt.
refuse such a request?
A muerte contigo.
Well then, let's go.
Vale, vamos a coger a Vasco y a esta. Porque Petru no tenemos amistad, Grace tampoco. Tenemos amistad, artesanía. Pero es amistoso, pero no te da artesanía todavía. Pero bueno. Y Vasco si te da intuición. Confirmar. Ve al campamento del regimiento Fantasma con Kurt. Vale. Vamos, chiquillos. Ahora darle pa'l pelo a esta gente. ¿Dónde estará eso? A ver. Sabía yo que el regimiento Fantasma estaba por ahí. Vale, vamos a salir de aquí. Y lo más cerca es mi casa. Viajemos en el globo. Coñi. No. No. El globo, el globo. No. Oh, Dios mío. Ahí. Vale, vamos a viajar aquí. Y vamos a viajar a la fogata de los desfiladeros blancos. Uy, tengo una misión con este también ahora. Venga, ya. Bueno, tú para la siguiente. ¿Y por qué no tengo misión con la pobre mujer esta que lleva aquí hasta lo máximo? Y ahora tenemos a esta cosa aquí que no quiero ver nada. Vale. ¿Dónde está? A ver, sabía yo que este era el campamento. Ya se ve. Venga, vamos, Kurt. Aunque tengo intuición 2, puedo ir a escondidas. Podemos ir a escondidas por aquí. Vamos a ir a escondidas a ver qué pasa. Aquí no ha pasado nada, chiquillos. Ustedes no se han enterado de nada. Esto es experiencia gratis. Aquellos están durmiendo, así que nada. Que debería de cargarme aquí primero. así no se gira rápido, ¿ves? No, vete por ahí. Todo mío. Y ahora ustedes también la que crítico. Y ahora te has enterado tú, pero no pasa nada. Porque antes de que te levantes, estás muerto. Saqueamos, saqueamos. Frutos silvestres a mí. Y aquí ya que estamos, vamos a matar a estos también. Se iré por aquí. Parece que es una opción, pero no me estaba mirando el otro ahí. A ver. Llegué. No ha pasado nada, yo no he hecho nada, llegué ya. Bueno, conté disparo. Y ahora le hago un ataque furioso. Y ahora le agarro. Ahora. Saqueo y saqueo. Voy a cerrar esto para que no moleste mucho. Y voy a coger y voy a poner esto aquí. Voy a poner esto por acá. Y ya está. Vale, ready. Coño. Vale. Ahora vamos a matar a estos también porque experiencia. Que no, que tengo un disparo. Y no te hagas rápido. Ahora. Yo, venga ya. Ahora. Bueno, me han pegado un poco. Pero bueno, ahora podemos tomar una poción también, no pasa nada. Vale. Y era por aquí, ¿no? Sí, por aquí era. Intuición, niño. Y aquí, ¿qué tendremos? Aquí tiene que haber algo porque si no, no tiene sentido venir a la intuición. ¿Tú quién eres? ¡Habla! Bueno.
I was informed of your arrival by my sentinels, but I didn't think it would be you, Kurt.
Rolf, you're the leader of this camp.
Do you two know each other?
We train together. We haven't seen each other in a long time. A very long time.
The world of warriors is very small, Kurt. What brings you here, my old comrade? And who are these people with you? They're not one of us.
My name is Desade. I'm the legate of the merchant congregation.
And I am Captain Vasco. No need to comment about our distance from the sea. I know.
These people sure are important. So, what are you doing here?
I've heard things about this place. About this very special camp.
And we wanted to see what it was all about with our own eyes.
That's very nice of you, but visitors aren't welcome in this camp. What goes on here is only the guards' business.
Does the same apply to me?
Listen, Kurt. I can give you and your friends some answers, but only because it's you. Anyway, knowing you as well as I do, I'm aware I'm not going to get rid of you that easily. So, what would you like to know?
Preguntar por el objetivo del campamento, averiguar más cosas sobre la organización, preguntar sobre el tipo de entrenamiento que se lleva a cabo. Vamos a la última.
Will you tell us about your training?
That's a sensitive topic. Most exercises take place in the field to get the men used to it. The natives' knowledge of the environment gives them as much of an advantage as their magic. But if you want to know more, you should ask my lieutenant instructors.
This is a huge camp for such a secret location. How is it organized?
The main building is reserved for officers and the wounded. The front and rear of the camp are dedicated to combat training. But most exercises take place outside.
Impressive. And how do you manage recruitment?
Only the best come here. Those who have combat experience. Once they arrive, they're separated into 2 squadrons, each led and trained by a lieutenant. But you already know all of this, Kurt. It must bring back memories.
Yes.
Preguntar por el objetivo del campamento.
What is it you do here? And why is this place kept secret? Even from your comrades in the guard?
The natives have their magic, and we have to train elites to be able to face them. That's what we're doing here. Our role is sensitive, and our location obviously cannot be revealed to the whole island.
I see the reason for this kind of training. The Bridge Alliance would be particularly interested in soldiers like these. And yet I'd never heard of this elite squadron.
We're still in the early stages of the program. We don't want to rush things. And our leaders demand secrecy. Orders are orders.
Pues ahora te voy a hablar de la muerte de Reiner, ¿a qué te parece?
Actually, we found out about this camp while we were looking for someone.
A kid I recruited. Rainer.
Oh. I didn't know he was one of yours. My condolences. I was told he died in an accident in the harbor.
Don't insult my intelligence, Rolf.
All right. Since you're here, I guess there's no point in lying to you anymore. The accident occurred during a maneuver. It's regrettable, but these things happen, you know?
We've taken up enough of your time, Captain.
I agree, and I have things to do.
I'd like to question your lieutenant instructors, if you don't mind. To ask them about Rainer.
You've become a real sap. Fine, but try not to disrupt the day's schedule too much. Goodbye.
I'm sorry, I couldn't contain my anger.
I noticed. Good thing you know this captain so well. I don't think he would have let us investigate otherwise.
I'm not sure it's a good thing, really.
Old barrack rivalries.
Rolf doesn't bring back good memories for me. But let's continue. I want to know what's going on here.
Vale. Vamos a interrogar a esta gente.
Lieutenant,
Captain.
my friend here would like to learn more about this camp.
At your orders, Captain. Sir?
Can you tell us about your squadron?
The recruits who come here are the best. And in my squadron, they get even better. I don't know what else to tell you. They're disciplined, rigorous, and effective. Exactly what you'd expect from the best soldiers.
Hablar del entrenamiento.
What kind of training takes place in your ranks?
Combat in natural settings. Combat against the savages' magic.
I'm very curious about how you train against the magic the natives use.
Now, these are complex, secret maneuvers. I'm very sorry, but I can't tell you anymore.
That's a pity. It would definitely be instructive.
Mencionar el caso de Reiner.
I heard the recruit Rainer trained here.
Hostia.
What can you tell me about him?
Oh, he was a good one. He died a little while ago.
So we've heard. Your captain told us he died during a maneuver. Can you tell us more?
The training we do outside can be dangerous. Unfortunately, Rainer fell to his death in a ravine.
He fell.
During a simulated ambush. I know, it's not glorious, but it happens. I'd like to get back to work now, if you'll allow it, Captain.
Go on. We're gonna go talk to some of your recruits.
I hope that it won't take too long. We're all very busy here.
We'll be quick, Lieutenant.
The story about training against magic is a lie. This lieutenant has no idea what he's talking about.
So what could they be training recruits for here then?
I don't know. But whatever it is, I don't like it.
Bueno, pues vamos a hablar con los colegas. Esto tiene pinta de matadero. Pero bueno.
Soldier!
Yes, Captain.
At ease. We have some questions for you.
Me? At your orders, Captain.
Preguntarle cómo va el entrenamiento.
You look exhausted. Is training that rough here?
It's difficult at first, but you get through it. Taming fatigue. That's the key to it all.
Haven't you ever wanted to stop? You've never doubted your vocation.
I'm not a coward, nor a weakling. The strength of the shadow.
What is that? Your motto?
Our squadron's, Captain.
Hablar de sus camaradas de
You
escuadrón.
seem concerned about your comrades. You keep looking at them.
No, not at all.
Are you afraid of what they might think of you?
Absolutely not, Captain. We are all of one mind in this squadron. We are very united.
Preguntarle sobre Reiner.
Since this is such a close-knit squadron, you must have known Rainer.
Yes, of course. But he's not part of the squadron any longer. He left.
Se marcha.
Really?
I don't know what you're trying to get me to say, Captain. Rainer left the squadron because he was sent on a mission. There's nothing more to say.
Sorry, mate, but that's not what happened.
I don't know anything more.
Thank you. That will be all.
Thank you, sire. Captain?
Good heavens. I feel like a bogeyman.
These recruits are clearly scared to let any information slip.
It's as if their life depended on it.
Ajá. Bueno, vamos a hablar con el teniente. ¡Teniente! ¿Qué le pasa aquí?
Lieutenant,
Respectfully, Captain.
here is my friend, the legate of the merchant congregation. He would like to ask you a few questions.
At your orders. I'm listening, sires.
Vale, preguntarle cómo ha llegado hasta aquí.
How did you become an instructor in this camp?
I have led numerous squadrons before, and I've trained hundreds of recruits on the continent. I worked with Captain Rolfe in the past, and when I arrived on the island, he recommended me for this position.
That's very impressive. And I expect that you're familiar with the natives' environment and magic.
Yes, of course.
Averiguar más cosas sobre el entrenamiento.
What kind of training do your men undergo?
I can't go into details, but they learn discipline and to outdo themselves.
You mean to blindly follow orders, even to their death?
But No, Captain. We also teach them to analyze situations, so that they know when to act to avoid risking their lives.
Mentiroso. Pedir detalles de su escuadrón.
How do the various squadrons in this camp differ from one another?
The recruits I train are intended to carry out more subtle actions.
Really? What kind?
I teach them how to blend into the background, understand customs, observe, and know when to strike.
That's strange. These skills are normally associated with assassins, rather than soldiers.
These skills are always useful, regardless of the enemy or the setting.
Oh, tengo aquí un carisma. Intentar corromperla para obtener información sobre Reina.
Kurt, don't you think that someone this talented fits what we're looking for? You see, we need to find someone who can replace Kurt to oversee my cousin's security.
Your cousin is a governor of New Serene, I've heard. It's a prestigious position. I
Éxito.
don't doubt my abilities, but an offer like this, made so suddenly, must have a price.
We can't hide anything from you.
We're trying to find out what happened to Raina, a recruit who trained here.
That name doesn't sound familiar. He must have been in the Shadow Squadron.
The other lieutenant's squadron.
Yes. I'm sorry. Haven't been much use to you. Did something happen to him?
He died. His body was thrown into the harbor to make it look like he drowned.
I guess it was one of your recruits. My condolences, Captain.
We'll question some of your soldiers.
At your orders, but please be quick. I'd like to get on with training.
Vale, por día.
Soldier!
Captain,
At ease, soldier.
Hablar del entrenamiento.
We'd like to learn more about your training.
I have nothing to say about it, sir.
Really? Go on, it's not a difficult question. What do you do during training?
Is this a test, Captain?
No, it's not a test. You may speak freely.
Well, training is difficult, but we can't complain, Captain.
That's an interesting way to phrase it.
Preguntar por su escuadrón.
You're very united in this squadron. At least, that's what I've been told.
United. You could say that, yes. Until death.
That's rather sinister. Does the name Raina sound familiar to you?
Yeah. Well, no, not really.
You seem rather hesitant. Afraid of being reprimanded by your lieutenant?
No. Well, not at all. It's just that I can't tell you anything about Recruit Raina. And we're lucky to have the Lieutenant as our instructor, Captain.
We should leave this soldier to his work.
Your name, soldier?
Wilhelm. First class recruit Wilhelm, Spectre Squadron.
Keep it up, Wilhelm.
This recruit, Wilhelm, in spite of himself, led on more than the others.
His resentment is clear, but he won't divulge anything as long as his instructors are nearby.
Vale, por día.
Hello, soldier.
Captain?
We need information. Your instructor authorized us to question you.
Of course, sire. I'm listening.
A ver.
How would you describe your training? Do you train outside the camp much?
Yes, we do. Well, not exclusively.
Really? Yet we've been told that your unit specialized in actions over difficult terrain.
Yes, I think so. Well, yes, that's true.
Problems remembering things, soldier?
No, Captain.
Preguntar por su escuadrón.
What's it like in your squadron?
Very good. The Phantom Squadron is made up only of the very best.
Do you trust your comrades?
We're like 5 fingers on one hand, sire. I would trust them with my life.
You've sure got the military spirit.
Yes, Captain.
Hablar de los accidentes durante las maniobras.
We've learned that a recruit died in an accident during a maneuver. Does this happen often?
No, of course not. Only to those who aren't strong enough.
That's strange. I was told that this recruit was very talented.
I don't know what to tell you. It's possible. If you don't mind, I'd like to get back to my training.
He seems afraid that an accident might befall him too.
No, it's not that. I just don't want to fall behind schedule.
Very well. Go on.
Excellence. Captain.
Lieutenants, report.
Captain?
Could you give us a few minutes and take us around the site? I've never been here before, and I'm curious to see what goes on.
I'm not sure if we can, Captain.
We are on duty, Captain.
Right, Lieutenant. Let's go.
I
Are you coming with us?
No, thank you. I'd rather stay here. Take in some fresh air.
As you like. In that case, see you later.
Wilhelm otra vez. Wilhelm, ven aquí. Que ya no están todos instructores.
Wilhelm, we need to talk. And don't worry. Kurt will make sure your superior doesn't come this way.
Why are you doing this?
We didn't think you'd say anything as long as she was here.
If you noticed, others will have too. They'll make me pay.
Even more reason to talk. If we have proof, we can take action and close this camp.
Very well. What would you like to know?
Hablar de lo que ocurre aquí.
What's really going on here? We know that Raina didn't die in an accident.
This is supposed to be a training camp for the Guard's elite. Only the most talented recruits are allowed to join. This is an immense honor, an extraordinary chance. That's what we're told every day. But in reality, it's just hell.
Preguntar detalles de los entrenamientos.
Tell me about the training you undergo here.
It's more torture than anything else. We're constantly beaten and humiliated, and the slightest complaint only leads to more blows. They even push us to police one another, so we don't dare talk. Whatever the orders, we put our heads down, grit our teeth, and obey.
All they leave you with is your survival instinct. Obey or die. It's human.
I heard them tell you about the specialist training against the natives in hostile environments. But what they teach us would be more useful for assassins.
Mencioné a Reiner y lo que le ocurrió.
As for Raina, do you know what happened to him?
Yes. One day he just couldn't stand it any longer. He disobeyed orders, he fought back, and people got hurt. That's when things blew up. They summoned him for night training.
What does that entail?
It doesn't have much to do with real training. They call us up for it at the last minute. The weakest serve as punching bags for the others, who are encouraged to beat them. If we refuse, we too become the targets. So we join in and strike. If you're looking to punish Raina's murderer, you can start with me. We all have his blood on our hands.
Thank you for telling us all of this. You should get back to your comrades.
I hope you can do something. Have this camp closed. Otherwise I'll soon be as dead as Raina.
We understand the risk you've taken. We won't let you down.
Thank you. Really. That was truly fascinating.
Captain,
I've seen everything I needed to see. You can leave us.
Yes, Captain.
Shall we go?
Haz como que abandonas el campamento. Ah, hombre, mira, voy a ir caminando esto. Luego llegué y venga, nos vemos, está agua. Así que damos un tirón y nos tomamos algo. Venga, ¿en dónde? ¿En tu casa o la mía? La mía, venga, nos vemos. Adiós, que vaya bien. Tenga buena tarde. Sí, tú también, venga, está agua.
Good. Willem has spoken.
What did he tell you?
He said the recruits go through hell. They're humiliated, spy on each other, get bullied. It's essentially torture. Raina wouldn't stand for these methods. He rebelled and was summoned for night training.
Are you sure he used that term?
Yes, but he told me it's not really training. The recruits are summoned.
And the others beat them. Sometimes to death. I know.
You knew about this kind of training?
Yeah. I thought it was a thing of the past. What a monster. How dare he?
I'm so sorry. I'm lost for words. Tell me, did you learn anything new?
I scouted out the site. There's two parts of the barracks we should look at more closely. Rolf's quarters and the basement, which they refused to open for me.
We can't just barge in and hope they give up. What's your plan?
Let's wait for nightfall. We'll sneak into the camp unseen, search the barracks, the private quarters, and then the basement.
We might also try to find out where this night training takes place.
Yes. I wouldn't want other young recruits to lose their lives tonight, especially Wilhelm.
Averigua qué se esconde en el sótano.
Strange. There's no one left in this part of the camp.
Maybe they're in the combat pit behind the barracks. I saw it when I visited the camp. Or they've already left for their night training. Let's find Rolf's office. He surely has the key to the basement.
Que tengo que forzarse la dura nivel 3, ¿eh? A ver si hay algo por aquí. Okay. Convocatoria al entrenamiento nocturno. Todos los reclutas que reciban esta nota están convocados al entrenamiento nocturno del soldado Wilhelm. Este entrenamiento no es opcional. Se espera que esté a las 10 de la tarde en el camino del bosque al norte del campamento. Cualquier recluta que no se presente será el sujeto del próximo entrenamiento. Wilhelm, vas a morir. Bueno. Vamos a ver qué hay por aquí. En realidad me puedo levantar. Bueno, aquí parece que no hay nada. Vale, para arriba. Vale. Ya sala de torturas. Carta del comandante. Capitán Rolf. Le doy la enhorabuena por su trabajo. Ha completado a la perfección su trabajo hasta el momento. Y varios de sus reclutas fantasmas ya han accedido a posiciones cercanas a los gobernadores, como planeamos. El mayor Hermann me ha informado de que ha sufrido algunas pérdidas, pero nada que haga cambiar nuestros planes. Continúa así y pronto estaremos listos para actuar.
This letter is disturbing, Kurt. It confirms that several deaths have been disguised in order to keep this camp secret. But it says that the recruits trained here have been assigned to governors from different cities. And yet I'm sure that Constantine knows nothing about these elite units. The conclusion of the letter also confirms that the commander is pleased with what's been going on here.
So Torsten knew.
So it seems. Including about the deaths.
He's gone too far. He dishonors us all. Sieglinder was right.
Van a matar a todos los gobernadores. Golpe de estado. Carta del mayor Hermann. Capitán Rolf. Sus reclutas han llegado a San Macías y cumplen nuestras expectativas a la perfección. No esperaba menos de uno de mis mejores estudiantes. Me he asegurado de que el comandante supiera el gran trabajo que hizo en un campamento fantasma. No me cabe duda de que sabrá cómo recompensarlo. Si los reclutas que enviamos a otras ciudades son igual de eficientes, pronto será mayor. Vale. Pues vamos a la sala de torturas, que es el sótano.
This room. What could have happened in here?
I know this smell only too well. Fear, blood, death.
And to think I complained about the Norm's training practices, but this is horrific, Kurt.
Sí, nos metió una paliza, yo te digo. ¿Y qué quieres que busque aquí? No se puede abrir. Informe de formación. Hemos entrenado a los nuevos reclutas como ordenó. Sin embargo, algunos de ellos no parecen haber soportado bien la falta de sueño. Así que se les envió a la habitación oscura para endurecerlos. Hemos sufrido una pérdida, pero la experiencia ha sido un éxito. Y aunque salieron un poco debilitados, se mostraban mucho más cooperativos que antes.
This document explains a lot. They torture the soldiers to break them. Rainer shows up on this list more than once. He gave them a lot of problems.
Those who resist too much are lynched during night training. Rolf, you'll pay for this.
Kurt, Wilhelm's name was added to tonight's training.
The boy will pay the ultimate price for having helped us.
We can't let them kill him. We must stop this training immediately.
The risk is that Rolf will ambush us.
If this boy dies because of us, I will never forgive myself.
Bueno, pues vamos a matarlos a todos nosotros. ¿Y por dónde vamos? ¿Por aquí? No, por ahí no. No hay por ahí.
I refuse to let these recruits pay for the bastards who manipulate them. Let's avoid spilling blood in vain.
You're a good captain, Kurt, but I hope you understand that they won't hold back on us.
They're just kids. There has to be a way to reason with them.
We'll do what we can, Kurt. I can't promise anything more.
¿Y dónde tenemos que ir? Por ahí atrás. ¿Dónde?
It's blocked. It's blocked.
Pues maldita gracia. ¿Cómo paso yo por ahí? Si no puedo pasar por ahí.
Bit of poison on my blade.
Bueno, dijiste que no quería estar, pero... ¿Lo tenés que matar? Es lo que te digo. Ah. Aquí... hostia. Sí, ¿por qué te vas tan para allá la cámara? No. Tienen que morir, hijo mío, es que no puedo hacer otra cosa.
Kurt, you're so predictable.
I knew you were a bastard, but I didn't think you'd be part of this disgrace.
Have fun, soldiers! The traitors must die!
Stop! Soldiers, are you really going to obey these scoundrels? Do I need to remind you of the Guard's motto? Where is your honor?
I won't repeat myself, recruits. Execute these traitors!
Soldiers, listen to your captain. You are the victims of these monsters, and we are here to save you. We surrendered without resistance, to avoid a fight, and to spare your lives.
Well, what do you want us to do? We have orders, and we know what will happen to us if we don't obey.
Enough! To arms! Attack!
Intuición. Vamos a hacer la intuición, que tengo intuición nivel da.
All this bullying and humiliation is only intended to turn you into weapons, not soldiers. And when a weapon is no longer needed, its owner throws it away rather than risk injury. That's why Raina was disposed of.
Being a soldier doesn't mean being a puppet. Put your weapons down.
They're right, mates. I don't want to end up in the harbor.
What do you think, soldier? You think we can trust them?
It's over, Lieutenant. These recruits won't do your dirty work for you anymore.
You're finally here.
Sorry, Captain. The boy resisted longer than planned.
You were spared the shame of seeing how far your comrades have fallen.
What happened?
They surrendered, like the weaklings they are.
That should make the next night training sessions interesting.
What have you done with Wilhelm?
He received the punishment for traitors and insurgents, like Raina before him.
Kurt, I'm terribly sorry.
Saved him.
Don't blame.
You're right.
Recruit!
Entonces... Entonces, ¿cómo lo salvo? Acá allá. Vamos a ver. A ver. Ah, este es el... Está ahí, venga ya. Lo he dicho antes. Voy a ir a por té, a con ella, a por té.
Despite what Wilhelm told me, I wasn't expecting this. He's getting destroyed.
¿Por dónde va?
They'll kill him. We can't let them get away with it.
Venga, ya.
Come on, if you dare.
Stop! We won't let you kill this boy like you killed Raina.
Soldiers! Do you realize what you're doing?
Captain? But...
You shouldn't be here. This time, you won't get away with it. To arms!
Tengo aquí una intuición, hablar a la carta, mi niña.
Do you know what happens to those who die in this regiment? Their bodies are thrown out like those of rabid animals. If you die here, you'll die without glory. No one will ever know what happened to you. I doubt that's what they promised you when you joined the Guard.
No. No, of course not.
A good soldier doesn't fight for glory. He fights to be the best.
Really? Then the Guard really has changed. Did you recruits leave your families to end up lynched and thrown into a ditch?
No. You're right, Captain. We never should have ended up here.
Traitors! Cowards! Deserters!
Bueno, pues... ¿Dónde vas? Que te disparo. Que te disparo y te hago justamente y te mueres. ¿Dónde vas?
Will you be alright?
I'm wounded, but I'll survive. Thanks to you. I'm eternally grateful.
Come, Wilhelm. We'll help you get home. We owe you that at least.
I'm counting on you to bring him back to the camp in one piece.
Yes, Captain.
Well then, let's go. We can't let that vermin Rolf escape us.
Eso, reputación más uno. Una moneda de oro, me das una moneda de oro. Rancia. Una rancia. Bueno.
Let's hope that Rolf didn't hear the sounds of combat. Surprise is our best ally.
You're right. Let's try to approach discreetly.
No sé cómo vas a hacer eso. Si te hablan, nada más llega. Porque no hay otro sitio. No hay otro sitio. Está bloqueado. Uy. Coño.
I need a bit of practice.
Ah, por ahí se puede subir también. Bueno, vamos a ir. Vamos a agachado. A ver. ¿Y ahora qué? Que no veo una mierda.
Kurt, you're so predictable.
I knew you were a bastard, but I didn't think you'd be part of this disgrace.
Have fun, soldiers. The traitors must die.
Stop! Soldiers, are you really going to obey these scoundrels?
Right,
Do I need to remind you of the Guard's motto? Where?
We surrendered without resistance.
Well, what do you... And we know...
Enough!
Intuición, mi niña,
All this
intuición.
bullying and humiliation is only... And when a weapon...
Being a soldier.
They're right.
What do you think, soldier?
It's over, Lieutenant.
Congratulations, Lieutenant. You've trained cowards. Their training wasn't finished, Captain. And the speeches were so convincing. Silence! Where is this second squadron? Should have been here a long time ago.
They're not coming, Rolf.
They surrendered too. It would appear that your training methods aren't very effective.
Now that you no longer have lackeys to send after us, Rolf, You'll have to get your own hands dirty.
I've dreamt of shutting that big mouth of yours up for so long.
Ajá. Pues no sé. ¿Cuántas veces me quedan? 39.
Bit of point.
Pues,
On my blade.
ajá. Yo, vaya que me ha dado. Ya. No.
Let's see if you can ward off this fate.
Yo, vaya que no, déjame. Ay, ¿tú? Que te lanzo una bomba. Meñe. Hombre, ya. Saqueamos. Llave del sótano fantasma. Esta llave abre la puerta del sótano del cuartel del campamento fantasma. ¿Eh?
Will you be alright, Kurt?
Yes. Yes. I'll be fine. I'm just glad to know that this camp won't kill anyone else.
What about you, Wilhelm?
Thank you for saving my life. Without you...
I hope you can forget all about this. This is not what the Guard is about.
I don't know if you'll be able to forgive us, Wilhelm.
I've been in your shoes on other nights. You didn't have the choice.
While we wait for this camp to close for good, you'll be under Wilhelm's command. You'll soon receive your transfer orders.
At your orders, Captain.
Glad it's you, Wilhelm.
You'll stay here for now. I'll send men I trust to come get you soon.
What do you want us to do?
I'll need backup if I really want to put an end to all of this. We must go see Major Sieglinder in New Serene. I need to tell her what was going on here.
Are you sure she wasn't involved?
Her? Never. She's old school. She already held the commander at a distance because she didn't like the direction the Guard was headed. He would have sacked her, or worse, if she didn't have so much support within the Guard. I should have listened to her.
There's no use brooding over the past. Let's go. We'll go and see her immediately.
¿No? Rápido. Carga y ya. Bueno, sin carga. Esta carga, pero... sin campamento.
Sieglinder, I need to talk to you.
What's the matter, Kurt?
We've just returned from a training camp. A secret camp, where elite soldiers are trained through terror, humiliation, and torture.
Don't tell me that.
Yes. One of my recruits died, and he wasn't the only one. It is designed to create a regiment of assassins.
I am sorry, Kurt. I knew something was wrong, but I never would have thought it'd go that far.
We put an end to it all. We had to. But Torsten allowed it, even encouraged it.
I told you that the commander's ambition would end up leading us astray from the ideals of the Guard, and that we would pay the price for it.
Yes. At the time, I told you you were exaggerating. That he had his reasons.
What are you gonna do?
I'm going to speak out, Sieglinder. And reveal the commander's project to the governor of the congregation.
If I were as close to him and his family as you are, I would have done so a long time ago.
I know. I feel so stupid for not having understood Torsten's scheme until now.
You've always been a loyal person, Kurt. And too many loyalties are sometimes hard to reconcile. But Torsten betrayed us all. I'm counting on you to make him pay for it.
Believe me, he won't get away with it. Goodbye, Sieglinder.
Goodbye, Kurt. My men and I stand with you.
Afable con Kurt, muy bien. Menos fallar ahora. A ver, ahora tenemos que hablar con Kurt.
Greenblood, my friend.
Cool.
Do you need something?
Sí, sí. Vamos a preguntarle sobre... Ah, que no le vamos a preguntar nada. Su papel como maestro
What
de
is your
armas.
duty as Master of Arms, besides teaching us how to fight?
What was my duty, you mean?
Vale,
In truth,
este
without, you have to be
vale.
always... Anything else?
Preguntarle sobre su familia.
Tell me about your family. Were your parents in the guard as well?
Yes. And to be truth, a prostitute who followed the troops. She may be the only... As soon as I could hold... Anything else?
No preguntarle nada más. Venga ya. Me marcho.
I must leave you.
A ver. Artesanía e intuición. Tenemos afable, afable. Pero no me deja hablar mucho con él. La verdad. ¿Quién es? Bueno. Pues hasta aquí ha llegado nuestra misión con Kurt. Si no tengo mala memoria. Exacto. Misiones secundarias completadas por ahora. Pues ahora vamos a hacer... Pues vamos a hacer esta que la teníamos de antes. La batalla de los lanzas rojas. Que no sé quién me la dio, pero... ¿Alguien me la dio? ¿Cuánta? ¿Esta cuesta? Pues... Nos vamos a guardar. Guardar... Y nos vemos en el próximo capítulo.